Joey Elwood. Thank you.
Afternoon, I'll try to be efficient with your time.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So my name's Joey Elwood. I'm with Appalachian Girls Cannabis, and I also have a hemp farm, Modern Remedies. We're one of 7 hemp farms left here in Ohio. It used to be 24 a few months ago. That's changed. So I'm coming to you today from 3 different angles. 1, as a hemp farmer. 2, as a patient. And 3, as an employee benefits advisor for health insurance for companies who spend a lot of money on pharmaceuticals. Ohio has an energy crisis right now. Why are we growing plants inside with lights? Josh hit it on the head. It's insane. So I just wanted to make mention of that as we go down through this. First, as a farmer, personally, I know cannabis is grown outside for around $40 to $60 per pound. Inside, it's around $400 to $600 per pound. Benzinga Cannabis just released an article that said indoor cannabis can use up to 100 times the amount of a Walmart to grow inside. What are we doing? Josh made mention, smokable cannabis is craft cannabis. That's indoors. That's what we're doing. That state up north, whipping the pants off of us because we're growing plants indoors. The sun's free. Let's use it. Okay? 7 farms left, energy crisis. Now we move on to me as a patient. I'm a heavy cannabis user, a hemp user, CBD, CBN. I'm all about quality and cost. That state up north, they're growing oil outside. Very cost efficient. Yeah, you could argue about the tests and different things, but when you have that much abundance, you have the ability to have quality, and you can also drive the cost down. So as someone who's entering into the high THC cannabis market with a brand, as well as someone who has a hemp farm, it's really challenging for me to understand why it is we're not looking to combine those 2 options. I know independent cannabis processors here in Ohio would love to not be beholden to mold remediated terrible product that they're just waiting on. Like, what are we doing? Let's increase access and supply. Somebody said it earlier, it's like chocolate in a chocolate factory. It's been here for some time now. Now, as a group benefits advisor, data drives agendas. I'm sorry, agendas drive data, not the other way around. Let's be clear about that. So the reality is there's a major research gap as it relates to cannabis. There's no federal funding. You can't patent a plant like you can pharmaceuticals. It's kind of silly, right? When I have someone come up to my wife and say, I no longer have to take gabapentin anymore, or you know what, I don't have to get on these anxiety-ridden drugs anymore. I can get off of that because of your plants, because I can grow this outside now. That, to me, is why I think we ought to maybe grow hemp outside. Please remove lines 428 through 430, or it's, I think in the substitute bill, it's 450 through 452. You directly state hemp farmers can't grow cannabis or marijuana outside. We've been working with the Ohio Farm Bureau. That's right. They support this. Ohio hemp farmers ought to be able to grow high THC cannabis outside. Josh said it, craft cannabis, smokable, indoors, pretty cut and dry. 20 other states are growing cannabis outside. Let's get with it. Lastly, I would just share, there's a work in progress clause right here. If someone could pass this around. No, it's okay if not. Oh, well, this says CBC on it as well as high THC. CBN's another one for sleep. This is in the medicinal market. I'm a hemp farmer, okay? These minor cannabinoids that are all the rage right now, I can't sell my hemp, my CBD or my high CBG crops into a medical marijuana. They have to buy it from another state. So when we developed this adult language and we were all about Ohio cannabis coming from Ohio, I'm sorry, what happened to the hemp farmers? Because there's 7 of us left and hemp is cannabis. Sorry, I'm passionate, and I'm available for any questions.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Elwood, for your testimony.